This is October 16, 2017. This is the hardest time of the year to control hornets from robbing your hive. You have to really watch your hive. Like this one here is in my backyard, and I've got two screens so the airflow is still going through the hive, because like last night got down to about 40 degrees and now it's supposed to get up to 60. So if you clog up all your holes, then the hive doesn't have enough ventilation for when it becomes warm out during the day. The most problem I have with hives is hornets. And hornets are hungry too at this time of year because there's no flowers out and there's nothing for them to eat, so they try to rob the beehive. So like this hive here, I came out and there's about 1.5 inch entranceway in the bottom, and you can see the bees are fighting hornets here and there. There's one right there that they're killing off. But the problem with that is you don't want to have that happen too often, because the hornets can sting over and over again, whereas the honeybee stings one time and they're dead. So this hive here has a lot of hornets guarding the entranceway, and I was in a pinch, so I just clogged off one hole with grass, another hole with grass, and then the other two up top for airflow I just screen off. Now this hive here is kinda almost to the point where it needs another hole open so they can come out. So what I do is I usually use corks, but like I said, I was in a pinch. I have grass in here, and the grass I pull out, and then what I'll do is I'll take a screen, it's about 2 inches by 2 inches storm door screen, and what I'll do, I'm filming this video by myself, so I'm going to try to hold it and show you. I'll put 2 staples up top and 2 staples right in the middle on the sides. I'm going to put my phone down and do that. Okay, so I just stapled it, 2 on the top and 2 about in the center of the hole. This way I can lift up the screen and the bees can still have enough entranceway to come in and out. And once they notice that that hole is open, they'll start using that hole, and then that'll downsize the bees coming in the hole down below. And this time of the year, like I said, the bees, they don't have a lot of food, so like in our garden we still try to grow types of lettuces that the honeybees still will go after the flowers here. Like you can see this one right here. Oh, she's trying to get nectar out of there. And then our cosmos, this is an annual flower that you have to plant every year, but it's well worth it because there is no nectar. There's a couple dandelions coming back out, but there's not enough. So you need as many flowers as you can in the fall time. And then also, as you can see up top here, this is about 120 foot away from the hive. I have extractive frames that I just extracted today, and I set them outside so they can feed off of. And then you have to make sure that when you do this, they're far enough away so the hornets aren't attracted to your hive after they get done feeding on the frames. So I also want to show you the top hive feeder. This is a must to have. You do not want to use an entrance feeder any time of the year, spring, summer, fall, because it just promotes robbing from other insects when you put it at the front entranceway. If there's a little tiny drip of honey, then a bad bee sees that and detects that, and next thing you know, you got an all-out battle of bees against your honeybees. So this is my top hive feeder. I got some honey in there, and they're not really using it too much today because I still have enough flowers out, and also some feeder frames. Now this top hive feeder is about, this is about one of my first ones I did. This is going on about 12 years now, and it's still working, still good. But like I say, you really have to watch your hive to know if you need to open the entranceway or not. Let's see if they've already found out. Now see, here's a bad hornet going into that one already. See, she's fighting against it. So they're already protecting that entranceway. But if you kind of seem like they don't have enough to protect, then you might as well just go ahead and close that back off again, and at least they have ventilation. And what you could do is just, you know, push it down and staple it, and then you're done. So this time of the year, I like to leave a little bit open on the bottom and a little bit open somewhere on the top, middle, but not on the very first box, because then you're still letting them get used to those holes up top for when wintertime comes. I try to get my bees to come all the way up top in this top hole, flying in and out in wintertime, because when it snows, when this front entranceway gets clogged with snow, they always have a ventilation hole way up top. Now before winter, I put my inner cover on and my monosoap board, which is basically pressed horse shit that goes on top of the inner cover, the solid inner cover, and I put a little slit coming out towards the front for ventilation, and the monosoap board collects all the moisture up top, and it works really well. So, and like I said, this upper one will be pulled off completely when it starts dropping in temperatures. You know, it doesn't get any hotter than 40 degrees in the daytime, so that's when I'll pull that one off. So this is a very tricky time of the year. Just pay attention to your hive, pay attention to the hornets, and hopefully that'll work out for you. It works out for me pretty well. So thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.